Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota 4Runner TRD Off Road in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front here, underneath the hood, you have the 4-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 270 horsepower, 278 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front here, you've got your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and those yellow tinted fog lights down below. On the front end, we also have that TRD badge as well as the TRD stripes. And down below you have those red towing hooks. Along to the side here, we have these 17-inch aftermarket gold-colored fuel rims. Then you have factory running boards. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. Then on both of your front handles, you'll find these two double lines. We'll talk about those guys more on the driver's side. Moving back, all of your windows come with these nice rain shields here, helping to keep both the sun and rain off of the windows as much as possible. And on your rear columns, you have your TRD Off Road trim level badge. Up top, you have your black roof rails. Approaching the back here, one major thing is on the back of this unit, we do have the exterior ladder you can see here, so this guy allows you to get full access to the top here to especially take advantage of those roof rails, or if you wanted to install a roof rack on top there. On the back down below, you also have a towing hook, red just like the ones up front. Then underneath of your rear logos there is the backup camera. You do get a little bit of the ladder in the camera, but definitely not enough to be any sort of problem. Then lastly, if you look all the way underneath, you'll find your spare is mounted on the bottom. To open up your rear space here, reach in right next to your backup camera and press the button. Lift upwards with the ladder. It does take a little bit of extra lift power there, and it doesn't go quite all the way up, but it does stay up quite stably even with that extra weight from that ladder up top. Inside here, you'll find your second row seating has a 40-20-40 split, which means that this middle section here you can see is able to function independently from either sides. You can also allow it to work as a 60-40, which would allow this side to work as a 60 and this as the 40. If you want this to work independently, you just have to release that little handle trigger right underneath the rear headrest. Otherwise, you can press the little triggers on the top outside corners of the seats in order to lay each side down to extend your cargo space forward into the cab. Down below you'll find these little cargo hooks rather. There are actually 4 of them, one in each of the 4 corners to help secure your cargo further. On the left hand side behind this little wall is where you'll find your toolkit so you can easily access and use your spare that we saw on the bottom. Lots of different storage spaces here. Then on the right hand side you have both a adapter inside here, a power adapter, and extra storage space on the right hand side. To close it up back here, you can reach up to the handles you have on either side, or just press or pull rather on that little fabric strap and just bring this all the way back down. That ladder helps it go down easily all the way. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the black leatherette Softex. You also have a little bit of red stitching, giving it just a little bit of contrast. In the middle, you have access to your folding down armrest/cup holder, which of course can be easily folded away to increase seating capacity. On the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have these mesh pouch storages available. Back of your console, you have your air vents and chargers down below, and we currently have the Toyota rubber mats installed inside of this unit. Inside your door here, we have plenty of storage space, more of that red stitching on the black Softex, and this nice amount of black gloss. As well as our first look at the metallic highlighting, you'll find some of that in the cab. Power window, of course, is all the way up top. Now, back again to these 2 double lines. So these guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand here or here to either lock or unlock the unit as needed. Up top inside here, we have your power windows for front and back. You've got your window lock and power lock system. Plenty of storage space here. Power adjustable seating up front here, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You've got your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, controls for the defrost for the rear windshield wiper blade. Control for that rear power outlet for 400 watt AC 120 volt or 100 watt power. Side mirror controls, your dash brightness, and automatic headlamps. Hop up here and we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel itself. So black leather, black stitching for the steering wheel. Then on the left-hand side here, controls for your radio, volume, and hands-free communication. Right-hand side, you've got controls for the dash display up top there. And then the cruise control down below, it is adaptive, so that means it includes both the sonar and lane departure. In the middle here up top is where you have got your clock, 4 ways, and then the infotainment display screen itself in the middle. So this one, as you can see, does come with the built-in navigation. You can see on the right-hand side. You can either tap the screen to access it or go all the way to the bottom to the map function, and then that will pull it up full size. It is fully touch sensitive for ease of use. On top of this, you have your audio listening. So in here is where you have your access to your AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity. You've got optional USB adapters there as well. In the menu is all of your settings, so destination, audio, phone, app, projection, info, display, and setup. Setup here is all the specifics, so audio, phone, voice, nav, data service, clock language, theme color settings, etc. Right hand side is all your radio controls, tune scroll on the bottom right, volume control on the bottom left. Left of that is your push start ignition. In the middle here is where you've got the climate control center. So we've got dual climate control up front here, so that means that you can have it working independently, so each side can have their own temperature, or if you turn off that dual setting, then each side will then be synced up to the driver itself. Defrost for your front and rear windshield, as well as side mirrors on the bottom right hand corner. Got little storage cubbies all the way at the bottom. You've got your power adapters, including a 12 volt. Underneath there is where you have your different controls for 2-wheel, 4 high and 4 low. TRD gear shift there. In the back, you have your controls for your 2 front heated seats. On that dial control, this is a control for your power rear windshield. So we can take a look at that guy in action. Press the button in to have it roll downwards. Pull the button up to have it roll the rest of the way back up. You can stop it at any point along the way to take a closer look or to suit your personal preference. Great little feature for letting in extra airflow, or if you have anything in your back storage, that little cargo space there that doesn't quite fit in, it also allows you to be able to give yourself a little extra wiggle room if you're going for just a short trip home. All the way in the back here is, of course, your console space. This guy opens up. Inside we have this tray here, so it is a sliding to adjust to your needs. If you remove that and then look inside here, we have plenty of storage. We've got 12 volt adapter up front as well as coin holders, and there are also additional dividers you can put in to sort out different compartments to your liking. On the right hand side, down below, you've got a lockable glove box. Up overhead, you have all of your off-road controls, including your downhill, traction control, A-track, rear diff lock. 1, 2, and 3, these guys are garage door openers. You've got your SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and controls here for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota 4Runner TRD Off Road in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.